Welcome everyone to another Murktide video. We are playing some more of my favorite deck. I'm stocking up these videos, and now this list comes from a friend of mine, Uzama96 on Magic Online. He top 4'd the challenge, and his list doesn't feature Charm in the main deck like most of my most recent lists, but it features Blood Moon instead. Alright, let me get a little bit into that. Like, why would you decide whether to play Charm or Blood Moon? It is something metagame-wise. So, for example, when like Leyline Binding got printed and Yorion was still legal, Blood Moon was mandatory main deck. There's no argue about that. With Yorion banned, the Leyline Binding decks really declined, and I prefer personally Archmage's Charm because the most popular decks for maybe the first and second best deck in the format are Blue Murktide and Rakdos. So Blood Moon is bad against those decks, so I prefer to have Charm. This is like a metagame call, so like, for example, you can go for the main deck Blood Moon, dress down over the two Charms, you get paired against like Urza Saga decks, and then you're super happy with your choice. In deck building, there isn't really a proper choice. You can have like a metagame call, and you can like be right or wrong. This is not like chess or, you know, day-night right or wrong. It's Magic. Very often you just have an opinion, you have a call, and you might be right or wrong. So, you know, this is mostly my general answer whenever you ask me, should I play Charm or Blood Moon? I can say, oh, because the metagame, blah, blah, blah. But then you play at your own metagame at the store or wherever you play, and then, you know, you decide whether to choose one or the other. You can only know that. If you don't, and you just go to a tournament, then it's fair to follow my list or my opinion. But otherwise, there's a lot of personal building into that. Alright, the rest of the deck is pretty stock at this point. I like Borrower. I would definitely play Borrower moving forward. What else do we have? We have a pretty normal list, I want to say. There's Brotherhood Hand and one Abrade. You can try two Brotherhood Hand. You know what, actually? I'm trying a second one of this, because I still want to test this card out. So I'll have the second Brotherhood Hand. Yeah, the rest of the list is quite stock. I like this list very much. Alright, let's go. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Blue, red, murky. The classic. I've seen some lists playing 6 fetch on 4 island. To those who play Blood Moon main. I would still strongly recommend playing Otawara. If you do that, then you have 14 red sources, which to me are too little. I would play 15. 15 red sources in order to guarantee having one in it. I mean, usually you need 14 to guarantee, not to guarantee, but to be more likely to have one in end for turn 1 Ragavan or Channeler, but I can totally understand having more blue up lands for Blood Moon. I'm not coming to Barcelona, no. In fact, the week from the 2 to the 12, I'll be away. From 2 to 12, so a lot of videos are being made in this window. Alright, black. On the draw against black. Very good end. Keruga de Macrosage. Huh. Keruga de Macrosage. This could be either the 4-color Omnath with Keruga. Do you have any tips for the Yawgmoth matchup? Your record is 0-15. And if your record is 0-15, I think it's time to let it go. No, I don't. Jokes aside, I mean, I've made a billion videos about the deck. I'm sure I played against Yawgmoth plenty of times. Main deck is probably not great, but post sideboard it's fine. And like just like every matchup with this deck, post sideboard, I always believe your favorite. Teferi Time Raveler on top. Yeah. So post sideboard, you have what, like Subtlety, Unlicensed Thirst, Blood Moon. I don't know. Yeah, it's fine. It's not bad. How am I? How am I? I'm good, thank you. Painlands would be too risky in this deck. Painlands? No, no, no. We don't play those lands. We're playing modern, the format of grown-ups. We have good lands in this deck. We have Shockland, Fetchland. All right, I pass because they have a Teferi land. Mm, 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 mm. Good morning, Win. Thank you for the sub. Murktide forever. Murktide Fridays? Yeah, no Murktide Friday this week because I will be in Bologna for Four Seasons on Friday. It's gonna be a team event where I'm actually playing Blue Murktide in the modern seat. I only have two Murktide Regent. Wait, did I actually? This list plays three, right? Yeah, I know that. All right. Oh, my list personally plays three Shredder, two Murktide, and boom, got punished immediately. Ah, look, that's okay. Again, as you watch my Murktide videos, you know that it's so important to have critical thoughts about just decks that other people play, so that you make your opinion for yours. My opinion is that three Murktides too many. The graveyard is already super taxed. So oh yeah, this list again comes from Uzama, a friend of mine who top forward the challenge. My blue green, what's that? Remember they play Kiruga, eh? So most of their cheap interaction, they don't play those. Mishra's Bauble. I actually like this because this will help one more card for Channeler. I'm going what? I think Bauble first because I'm digging. I'm just probably going to mill regardless here. Definitely mill that, and then I'm looking for a land. I'm milling that, looking for a land. Here they are. All right, I think I'm going for a Murktide or not. Let me think because now if I go for Murktide, of course I clean my graveyard for the future Channeler. But I guess next time I can go Channeler plus Unholy Heat. Yeah. Alright, that's gonna be okay. So I'm going here. First, let me attack. Since I'm gonna now shrink my graveyard. I'll exile instant, sorcery, artifact, two more cards. I don't want to take the sorcery because I think I'm taking land and creature. And then I'll correct the bubble. And I still call the deck. Oh, opponent's playing Shape Anew, I think. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm gonna get got here. They have Gingerbread Cabin. Alright, thank God I didn't have Shape Anew in their hand. Well, maybe they do, actually, because they go Omnath Fetchland, Shape Anew. Wow, they're gonna just blow me away. So this is a new combo. If it happens, I'll explain you. If it doesn't happen, I'll explain you after. Can you still call the deck Murktide if you play only two? Yeah, it's the core of the deck. Okay, they don't have it, thank God. So, I'm gonna explain you quickly the combo. So, I haven't played this deck because it had never really won anything. Maybe when the video goes out, it will win something. But yeah, Shape Anew, you target an artifact, and your opponent just it's like a polymorph, a creativity but for artifact, and you sacrifice the food from Gingerbread Cabin. Gingerbread Cabin is the land like Dwarven Mind and Mix of Food. And then I put into play the Porta to Pyrexia, the card that this one, the 9 mana, dig 3, and then blah blah blah. It's a good card, but yeah, so that's the goal. Thankfully, the opponent doesn't have that, so we move on here. Alright, draw a card. Alright, cool. I'll start with opponent's at 19. Niente, I gotta go Channeler, Bolt, most likely hit Delirium here. Hmm. I don't hit Delirium here. Let me bubble myself. Shredder. Okay, that's Delirium. So let's go Unholy Heat here. Bin the Shredder. Bin the land. Have Delirium, so that dies. Then I'm gonna play main phase Murktide. No, actually, because I will lose Delirium if I do that. So I'll play first attack, and then second main Murktide. Very much all in here. Again, the food doesn't work on the sorry, the bolt doesn't work on the food, so yeah. We'll delve. I'll leave the sorcery. Actually, I might not leave. No, I think I'm taking the sorcery here. Yeah. Yep. So that pumps for 2. That's a 5/5, and yeah, next turn I can like bolt to go back to Delirium, and I'll be super lethal. If they go for Portal to Pyrexia, things can go ugly, but let's see. I have another Omnath, so they can go up to how much? See if there's a. They can go. All right, no, just once again they just don't have shape on you, so safe. Or once again safe. They're on 15, but I'm flying for so much damage here. Well, I guess they can get in 3. Oh, they have Solitude pitching Omnath, so no more cards in hand for them. Sure. Mm-hmm. Upkeep, what do I want to do? Actually, I might still have a lot of damage here, because if I bolt, they go to... They stay on 15, so è 5 più 6, 11. I don't want to bolt them. I'll just take a draw. I'll play Consider. Unholy Heat. Alright. Top. 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 E I'll play land. I'll attack for 11. And, when do I Unholy Heat? I guess after they draw a card, after they draw gain 3 with the food. Alright, they don't. Then in upkeep I do it. Well, I look like card selection. We went through half of our deck here. I'll leave this on top in case they Portal to Pyrexia me. Alright, they can see. So they never found their combo. Unfortunately, in this matchup, I don't have Abrade, but I have Brotherhood, and Abrade, of course, lets me kill the food in response to Shape Anew. I'll bring in the explosives, though. A lot of card I have. They probably have Endurance, so I'm gonna let all the Channeler and one Murktide go. The reason why I like 3 Shredder Maid is also because post sideboard, I like to shave Murktide, that I would just have less threats. Okay, this list has 3 Spell Pierce, which I like. Dress down, I guess I can take out. This list also has 3 Consider. I didn't pay attention to that, but it has that change. Alright, Bolt is also bad. I'll have Fury for sure. I'm on 59. I guess I can take 1 Bolt. Do I want to play 1 Dress Down for Kiruga, maybe? No, 1 Bolt I think is good. They'll probably play also Fable. Alright, very good end. Oh. Okay. Remember, they don't play Ren and 6. Bubble myself. What's on top? A Ragavan. I think it's good. I think I'm happy to just go next turn Ragavan plus Spell Pierce up. Remember, I have 2 Blood Moon in the deck, so right now I'm gonna fetch 1 Steam Vents and 1 Island. Spell Pierce is huge against the Keruga deck. Like, obviously, they play like Fable, Teferi, and so on and so forth. They can also play Fire Ice, which is annoying now. Maybe I shouldn't have fetched. I have to go Fire Ice, it's annoying. Steam Vents Fire Ice? Alright, they don't. That's good. So I've cast Ragavan and passed. If they go Fetchland plus Leyline Binding, I'll probably just let it go. Fetchland plus Leyline Binding, I'll let it go. Because I need to keep up Spell Pierce for Teferi. Teferi is huge in this matchup. Alright, they get K-Trick. Oh yeah, I can still do that. Sure. Yeah, that's obviously the only way that Keruga is playable. It's because of Leyline Binding. It's a 1 mana, I guess 2 mana, because 1 land is tapped. Vindicate. Alright. They respect my Spell Pierce, and I go Consider. Remember back in the days when some people had Serum Visions in the deck? That's just wrong. You can't afford to do that. Just having the option of going Spell Pierce and Consider is just huge. I could go 2 mana Murktide. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad. I cited out DRC, so it's only Unholy Heat that cares about Delirium. Wow, opponent doesn't have any spell. Crazy. They could go for Omnath here, but we could. I can even consider going Subtlety if I want to. Alright. Let's see. I mean, I could try and shape anew, but I have 2 Spell Pierce, not only 1. And this is the reason why this deck is just great. This is like you can play 2 mana threats and then you have Spell Pierce to back it up. Alright. I want to first consider my options. Okay. And then I want to Subtlety. Pitch Spell Pierce. This is a tempo play. So we're going to card disadvantage, but then we're going to use iteration to go back to card advantage, to where we were before. Opponent put the card on top of their deck. Alright. Let's go iteration. Ooh, Blood Moon. That's good. I'm going to go hand, bottom, exile. Play land, play Bauble. Despite I already know my opponent card, I'm still going to do it just to make sure that I draw an extra card in their turn. It could be a second Subtlety. What's the opponent playing? They're playing Shape Anew. Porta to Pyrexia. Good morning, Squillo. Alright, they go Omnath. Can't do anything about it. You keep your Omnath. But you see, it was very important to fetch up a second island, because in case you draw Blood Moon. So they go Gingerbread Cabin, which is going to give them a food. Next turn, the Blood Moon hopefully is going to stop them. Of course, they have Forest plus Boseiju available. Fetch Island. Blood Moon. And now, do I want to also bounce the Omnath? Because once I bounce the Omnath, my opponent cannot gain life anymore with it. I think it's good. They could have what? They could have like Veil of Summer if I let them untap. So they only have 1 forest available. Again, they can go 2 mana Boseiju here. They return Keruga. have 7 cards in hand. As if they have a subtlety. They play Mountain. And they pass the turn. That's a classic. Like, you have to Leyline Binding so that you can play around Blood Moon and then you slip away to Blood Moon. It's the classic, you know, a small window that Murktide gives you. And actually, I like Subtlety here, very good. Let's see if I find a land to keep it up. They can go Boziju. Okay. The Sigma's bounce, then Blood Moon. No, because that would have been bad against Veil of Summer. Bean Deep 2938. Thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna put Fury in my hand because I want a little bit more threats, I think. So I'm gonna go hand, bottom, exile so that I have open mana for Subtlety. Buongiorno, Marco. And my 2 mana Murktide Regent that, you know, feels like it's weak, right? Just a 4/4. It still was so important because in that moment I had the window to deploy it. And it's really a lot about just finding the right moment to play your card. Because okay, they go Force of Vigor, pitching Keruga. That works. I have no actions. And then they play what? Endurance? Oh, they cycle Jetmir Garden. All right. Yeah, 4 cards. I'm gonna play 4 mana Subtlety on the Teferi, on the Omna. Oh, they don't do that. They play Endurance first. Sure, I want to Subtlety that. Might be good to Subtlety that, actually. And we just start a fight here. And then I have Fury to back it up. Yeah, because my problem is that... Oh, maybe they can go Shape on you if I Subtlety this. This is just a bait. Alright, Endurance, you work. You're gonna actually increase my Murktide. How much? Of 3. Alright, I got a 7/7. That's lethal. Alright, and they pass. End of turn, I'll play Brazy B. Alright, response, they have a Leyline Binding on my Merc. Sure. Playing around Spell Pierce. Then I'll get my Steam Vent stopped. Let's go. Draw. Let's cast this Fury. Have 3 cards in it, one of which is an Omnath. Attack, down to 4, and pass. They have Omnath in it, which I'm gonna Subtlety. Pitching the Spell Pierce? Yeah. The reason why I did that is that next turn I can cast Dispute for 3 mana. Although obviously they need something now. They don't have it, we win. Alright, GG. I see some people cutting Subtlety. I do believe that this is the best card that you can play against an Omnath deck. And one of the reasons I won this game is that I played 2 Subtlety. I mean, one of the reasons why I think that this deck is the best deck is because you really have no bad matchup on sideboard, and most of the reasons sit around these like powerful sideboard cards like Subtlety, Hers, Explosives, you know. Now also Brotherhood and when you draw them, yeah. Wouldn't I use Dispute on Omnath? Yeah, for sure. I could have also done that. Although I have played around Veil of Summer. Oh, they couldn't have Veil of Summer. They have Karuga. Yeah, that's true. I kind of tricked myself into playing around Veil of Summer for a couple of turns there, and they couldn't have it. Omnath is uncounterable, right? What do you mean it's uncounterable? Alright, great hand. Let's go. Could use a Murktide Special Teferi to be an option. Sure. You can do anything you want. This is the free world. Alright, that's 6 cards. I'm on the play. Good luck, Marco. Good luck. Oh, is this the mirror match? The mirror. Bauble. Look at the top card. It's a dress down. Great to go to the graveyard to find the lyrium. Bubble me. Land. I don't want it. Let's fetch up an island here so that it could top deck a counterspell and counter your Ledger Shredder, maybe. Ooh, Living End. Huh. Interesting matchup. I'm on the play, so I should be slightly favorite on the play. Although obviously you have like awful cards like Unholy Heat, and also Lightning Ball right now is just a Lava Spike, which I mean will trigger my Delirium, but I thought my opponent deck was different, so that's why I didn't go for the Delirium play, because I thought they were playing just Murktide. No Sim Spirit Guide in the format, so we can cast Consider. Perfect. Love to be in Unholy Heat there. Ragavan? Huh, do I want a Ragavan here? So, ideally I would draw Murktide Regent. I think I'm graveyarding this. A little bit many lands on that. Let's go for an Expressive Iteration. We have Blood Moon in our deck. That would be good here. Consider. I think it's not bad. I don't mind putting this in my hand. Yeah, exactly. I'll go hand, bottom, exile. I'll play Bauble, trigger. DRC. I like DRC. I think DRC it's the proper it's the proper threats I want to have in this matchup. Really does make the matchup slightly better. So here what happens is I draw the RC. Ideally I dig deep for another counterspell. I've dug 20 cards, still need counterspells. Obviously I could lose the game on the spot. They just go Grave, Living End, I lose. If I bin that DRC, I'll have more threats for when they leave again. The problem is that usually when they leave again, you lose regardless. So your goal is just to not make them resolve leaving again. Alright, I can't fetch, because if I fetch, they cast Outburst, I'll lose the game. You think it does usually play Fire Ice, right? Heh, you never know. I feel like I could have played around it there, so I did. Alright, that force of negation, and it's gonna probably be over for me. That's okay. I dug very much and didn't find a single counterspell. I could have like put this in the graveyard as well to find counterspell, but like that's fine, I think. I can also have another spell pierce. I played 3 copies of spell pierce in this deck. They're gonna play Force of Negation here, pitching Architects of Will. Now I have to play Consider looking for that Spell Pierce. So I guess, yeah, let's dig for it. Let's dig for the Spell Pierce. Bolt. That's bad. Dig for Spell Pierce. Otawara. That's bad. And draw iteration. Alright, GG, we'll lose. Okay. Sideboard. 2 Hers. 2 Fluster. Dispute. Subtlety. Blood Moon. Take out Bolts and Unholy Heat usually. How much is this? Alright, still need one more. Perfect. Dress down, it's also bad. I had I had a GRC trigger on the stock. Yeah, my mistake. Alright, Objective first, yes. Oh, very good. This is a turn 2 Blood Moon end. Why Subtlety? Subtlety helps you against Grief. I will bubble myself on turn 1 here. Actually, though, no, I won't. Because I need the land untapped for the Blood Moon next turn. So I'll just go Ragavan go here. In general, when do you prefer Spell Pierce and when Force of Negation? I don't think Force of Negation is good in this deck. It's not. This is not. No, it's not good. I don't like it. Spell Pierce, it's okay. You can afford to pay 1 mana in this format. It's not Legacy. Usually decks that play Force of Negation can't afford to play Spell Pierce. Like Cascade decks, for example. Or Ancient Tomb decks in Legacy. Alright. That's just jam here. Can't use the bubble. Because I bubble myself and then what? I still have to fetch the island, so... This should be game over. They're resolved. I'll just cycle this bubble. Modern is fine. There's no oppressive decks. Cascade is a good deck. If you lose against it, I'm sorry. It's just, you know, if you just, yeah. I suggest you change your approach to Magic if you don't want to start banning decks that are not even the best. All right. Well, nothing to do. Let's just go. Game 3. Ragavan Blood Moon. The devils use fire. Why shouldn't we? Says Unholy Heat. Ooh. This kind of reminds me of when you play Shadow and you have 3 straight rate in end. I mean, I guess 3 rate's much better than Bauble, but maybe we draw Darcy. Why nobody plays Boggles anymore? You believe it has good matchup. I mean, it's Boggles, like... Also, I'll tell you why nobody plays it anymore. They printed this card, among many others. Like, Boggles in its history has only been good once, and it was during that world where everybody played Just Get Control, and Reed played Boggles. That's it. That was the ones. Oh, look at that! I called for my Darcy and it arrived. In over 400 matches with the deck, you never managed to enter Blood Moon? Ma che cazzo dici, Usama? What do you say? 400 match. E chi sei in computer? Alright, let's go. Bubble, bubble, bubble. E bubble, 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 bubble. Self-care. Yeah, that too. Alright, I'm gonna just graveyard anything. Probably even land. Like, yeah, this might be greedy or whatever, but I'm not just... I have 3 bubbles, I'm not gonna not beat literally any card here. Perfect. Iteration was exactly what I wanted to see. Storm count 4. Blood Moon. That's not your game, Blood Moon. We got Delirium. Woo woo. And Blood can Murktide have both Blood Moon and Arcane Charm in the same deck? Sure. You can do whatever you want. Alright, let me see your top deck. Endurance? Alright, that's good to know. Let's write it down, chat. Opponent has Les Endurance in their hand. Ooh, Spell Pirzo. Ay ay ay. That's very good. Botanical Sanctum. What else do you have? Otawara. I'll bubble myself as well here. Counterspell. Actually, want to consider main phase to bin the counterspell? Because I need land here. Nah, I hate Unlicensed Source. It's actually not very good. It's unusual to think that, but it really is just fine. Like, Unlicensed Source, it really is just fine. Alright, it's turn 2. I have 10 cards in my graveyard. They can go land Endurance next turn. Maybe I shouldn't have played main phase the... What's that? Oh, wait, wait. Maybe I shouldn't have main phase the... sorry, upkeep the Consider and just leave up for Endurance next turn. I could see that. But I really wanted to hit a land there. If I don't hit a land, it's bad, I think. A spell is for creatures. That's a good idea. I never thought about it. I don't think it would be very good, though. But yeah, good idea. Our opponent doesn't have double green. They let me untap. Ooh, they evoke Endurance. Pitching Foundation Breaker. Okay. Yep, can't fight over this. Because if you counterspell this, then they go Outburst. And you go like, no. Alright, 10 cards, go back. Draw. They have 3 cards in hand. I wonder if I should use Spell Pierce or Fluster here. If I use Spell Pierce, I think I like to go Spell Pierce. Maybe they go like Force of Negation, and that's amazing. Force of Negation on the Borrower. We have 1 card in hand. Graveyard. Resolve. Let's go same target, same target. I'm also countering 1 Force of Negation just in case. So that I have the Spell Pierce in the graveyard instead of in the Exile Zone. It doesn't really matter, but you know, might as well. Outburst Resolve. Draw. Hey, I could still lose this game, eh? I could still lose this game. I wonder if I played this wrong then. I wonder if I should have just gone Flusterstorm so that they couldn't untap and go Shardless. Yeah, I think I played this wrong. I should have gone Flusterstorm. I should have gone Flusterstorm here. Because I could lose here. Can you fluster a fluster? Yes, you can. You have to select all the copies on their copies, and usually who has more mana up wins the fight. Alright, thankfully it went right, and I didn't lose the game. It thankfully went right, and I didn't lose the game. Okay. Okay. Good game so far. I have made missteps in almost every game so far, which is a very classic Murktide feeling. But overall, we are managing to get away with them. Remember, every time you lose with this deck, it's most likely going to be your fault. This deck often has all the tools to win the games. So it really is always on your control. Which is a great feeling. Alright, Mika. I'm on the play again. Very good. Mulligan shimasu. Keep shimasu. I think I bought him Fiery Islet. Let's go. Polluted Delta, Mishra's Bauble. I'll bubble myself. If I find a good card. Is that a good card? Nah, it's not. Let's get Island and pass. Hello, Tashi. Buenos dias. Alright, Ragavan. All good. Scalding Tarn. Okay, let's see if this is a mirror match. I must be excited for vacation. Yeah, it's coming. Only 4 days. Ooh, you go for Ragavan. Ay, ay, ay. Looking for removal spells. I don't find it. I don't like Borrower. Murktide. Ah, I think a turn 2 Murktide, like back in the days. This deck actually started with a turn 2 Murktide deck. As a turn 2 Murktide deck, you go Tot Scour. Then they printed, wow, I redrew the Fiery Island? Sure, that's fun. What if you go Island Murktide here? I don't think it's bad. The 4/4, so it dodges Bolt, and I can block the Ragavan. The next turn I can play Blood Moon. Winning the Darrow, it's huge here. If opponent won the Darrow and went turn 1 Ragavan and didn't have an answer, that was just it. Like, it's over. Alright, they have a fetch land, so they can get their island. But if they only have one island and have two after the Blood Moon, they can't cast a lot of their cards. Ooh, this is the Megatron, the Megatron. Oh, telepathic Iconoclast. Alright, I'm still... I have no idea what they're playing. Probably it's not Murktide. Yeah, it's the Mox Amber deck, so it is the Spike deck. I've made a video with it. You can already find it on my channel. Whoa. Well, you can bolt me. I'm not letting... Oh, it was a bluff? Lol. Yo, they bluffed. They bluffed. Oh, they wanted to bluff me? Ma va caguer, va. Blood Moon. Stops also Urza Saga, which my opponent has. Go. I don't intend to start this race right now. Grinding Station. Oh, it's not. Okay. Next time I'll attack. Next time I'll attack. Next time I'll attack. Mishra, it's Bauble again. Va bene. Hey, we have to look for Counterspell, but we don't even have the colors to do so. So, yeah, a little bit tough right now, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Draw. My top card. It's an Unholy Heat. Not bad. I think I fired off immediately on the third path Iconoclast. Or should I hold it for an Emery or a Ragavan for their combo turn? Yeah, I mean, if I hold Unholy Heat, nah, it's fine. I'll just Unholy Heat the third path Iconoclast. I can spell pierce the breach, so go. You're on the trophy board. Congrats. Oh, with Living End? Yeah, I just played against Living End in the past game. Alright, let's spell pierce this. I don't understand why they don't crack the bubble. What's up with that? I don't get it. Ooh, they play around my Ragavan dash? Interesting. Does Mountain, draw a card. Iteration, sure. Remember, you don't see it, but it might have like Urza Saga in hand, for example, that I just can't cast. I kind of want to just dash a Ragavan to kill. Nah, it's okay. Maybe I just block with a Ragavan. I definitely want to play a Ragavan now. Watashi, I saw in the leaderboard Nawil 10. Remember, if you stream and you play against this person, put the hand either, because this person, I'm sure he ghosted me a couple of times. So work accordingly. All right, do I die to a breach? I think I do. Even though you stream on a secret name. Wow, you stream on a secret name. Um, I take it because I need Ragavan to block Ragavan, and I'm winning the race anyway. No, a counterspell for the Underworld Breach card. We should be good to win. A card that could be annoying is Otawara, actually. Beautiful. Unholy Heat with 3 cards in hand. Okay, right? I can still win with Murktide. With Channeler, I mean. Because now the Channeler becomes a 3/3. I don't know if I'll lose the race now. Keeping this Counterspell in hand for Breach, I might just get buried in card advantage regardless, even without Breach. So I might just be losing this game by myself once again. I feel like this was the correct line, but I could easily be wrong here. Draw. All right. The Channeler. You get a 5. Nice. I draw the second Counterspell. And now I have 2 turns to so I can use both Counterspell. Once now, once next turn. You flashback a Bauble. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. And bubble themselves and mill them with a station if it's bad. More Emery. Or just mill them with Emery. Yeah. You have 2 cards in hand. They could easily have Breach. And I'm just, I would have been dead if I countered the Murktide. It's fine, we don't care about that. Goes to 8, but we're winning the race next turn. They passed, perfect. Lightning Bolt is lethal. Wouldn't mind drawing it. This could be anything. Even a Lightning Bolt. Ledger Shredder, I don't want it. I should have won Lightning Bolt here. Mishra's research desk. Alright, that digs deep. So I can anticipate. 2 mana, look at the top 3. Ooh, Lightning Bolt. Hmm. We'll roll it. The top deck? Well, yeah. Let's see. I had dug 25 cards, so it's indeed a top deck, but it's not like this deck doesn't just draw a card each turn. You have a card selection, and you see the cards that you like to see. All right, they found Breach. Yeah, it's lucky to play a deck that actually has card selection. I know. You wish you could play. Yeah, exactly, right? You wish you could just not play Rack the Scam, and I hope your top 10 cards are good. All right, let's play a Boulder Response since I have no mana left. Another Bolt. All right, leave this on top. He didn't even need those counter spells. All right, I'll take a bathroom break. Okay, so we're playing against Breach. 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 I don't think Brotherhood End is good, actually. Breach. Breach. What to take out? The good old one of each. The good old one of each. Yeah, let's do it. Vamos. You have become a Magic Online grinder? Very good. Very good, very good. Magic Online grinder. That's what I want to hear. Onegaishimasu. Keep. Would no Blash? Nope, no chance. Actual zero. Ragavan go. Maybe they don't have an answer for it. People are very upset about the initiative mechanic. I mean, legacy players are just the old, the old man shouting at the cloud, whatever. Just always looking for a reason to be angry on the internet. So it's okay. It's the initiative, but could have been honestly just I don't know, super border cards like a few weeks ago, and they're literally unplayable and so on and so forth. So it's fine. It's fine. It's just what's on top of my deck. Is anything good? Nantrabolla. I don't like it. I think, but I play Legacy. Sure. Yeah. Then what? Do I shuck and tap here? I think so. Go. Okay. Who's a Sagra? What's my blonde now? Would be pretty good on this board. At 3 cards. You kill my Darcy? I hope not. I don't want you to connect with the Ragavan. Legacy a fun format? Yeah, for sure. Love Legacy. I've played it 4 or 5 leagues the last week. E che cazzo. Ay, chat. We're losing this game. You surprised I didn't try the Blu-ray version with Third Party Iconoclast? Oh, you shouldn't be surprised. I literally tried it, and it's on my YouTube channel yesterday. Will I be playing any Paper Magic in New York? No. I promised my girlfriend no magic. But we could. If there is a store in New York City, I don't even know. Maybe there is. I can go visit. Is there any store in New York City? To you, Legacy as Days and Wasteland, it cannot be fun. It's fine. It's not for everybody. Not everybody has to enjoy the same things. Up says yes. Okay. Lot says Ish the Dragon. Oh. In New York City, actually, in Manhattan, the magic store? That's strange to me. Ether Spellbomb. Yeah. Alright, it's time to draw spells here, because otherwise I'll lose this game. So please, spells. Oh! Let's see. Mishra's Bauble. No, I don't like it. Mm. Okay, Spell Pierce. I mean, at least you don't make a token. Do I have Delirium now? I do. Okay. Alright, I will exchange attack with Ragavan with 6 damage. I'm okay with that. Next turn, they die. Of course they won't. When you went to New York City a few years ago, there was an LGS down from the Empire State Building. All right. That's cool. That's cool then. I will check it out. I will check it out. The Empire State Building. We have booked a ticket for the Empire State Building to go up there. Mox Ambra. Hmm. I got a 15. You have 3 cards in your hand. You use Steam Vents. First, you can bounce my DRC here. But I will go to comp. Hopefully, I draw an interaction piece. Like, what? Dress down? Dress down would be very nice. Let's go dress down end of turn. End of my turn. Dress down? No, can't go yet. Okay, let's attack. What do you do? Bounce? Va bene. I have to plot the board with threats now. Can I cast Murktide and Steel of Delirium? I can go Channeler, then I delve 4 cards away. I don't. So I just go Channeler, land, and don't play Murktide. I guess I'm also mysterious with 1 card in hand. This way they still die even if they Ether Spell on my attacker. See? I guess they probably have another answer. Because this handles 1 Channeler, but there's 2 more. Oh, they draw a card. Oh, okay, then I guess they're looking for the combo. Or they die to my Channelers. Yeah, proxying legacy is the way to go to live the format. All right, so I'll take this game to show you that you really should play 4 Channeler. Don't play 3. Don't play 2. I've seen lists that play 2 this week. Don't play 3. Don't play 2. Play 4. Side them out whenever your opponent plays Endurance or Unlicensors. Keep them in whenever they don't. When they don't, this card is a 1 mana 3/3 flyer that surveils. Like that's unbelievable. And it wins the games. So yeah. Makes sense for a store to not welcome proxies if they have cards to sell. Like if a store has, I don't know, a very good selection of cards to sell and they don't allow proxy, I understand that. But for example, in my town, we don't have a store. We just play, we just play in a bar or in a club. Not in a club, but in a circle. Sorry, not in a club. And, so obviously we welcome proxy and things like that. Every magic reality is different. Magic in the club. Yeah, no. Is that in Italian the word club? It's also used not in a fancy way. Like a club can also be a like place. Yeah, I should open a store. Ma sal cazzo. Sal cazzo. Ahira the Orphan Guard. Lands, not gracias. Oh, turn 1 Ragavan. Let's go. What a beautiful hand I have here. Mamma mia, this is so beautiful, this hand. Otonisa? Oh, is the point I'm playing the... Oh, no, no, that's Elemental. Never mind. Oh, La Solitudine. Do they have a white card? Yep, the Peach Solitude. Okay, all good. You have to do this. Some people don't do this, and that's not very good. You really should Solitude the Ragavan if you play for color elementals. Elementals is a very good deck. It's not performing on the challenges, which is, you know, obviously concerning, but I think if you are a... Uzam, are you watching? Are you watching? 3 spell piercers are too many. Are you watching, Uzama? Actually, I show a picture to this friend of mine who I net decked. And he plays 3 spell... This list plays 3 spell piercers, reconsider. Don't do that, Chad. Don't do that. A 3-ob is a card that you are happy to draw 2 copies or 3 copies are. Consider you're always happy to draw them, but you know, Selfier's no, it's not the same. This is a reactive card. Can't play 3 copies out. You'll be like, oh, Counterspell. But Counterspell hits everything. Unless it comes from Kamino Sauce. I can't. I can't. This Counterspell this. Not that of it. Ooh, Renantix. Hopefully they cast it now. Please cast it. Because they have Oath of Nisa, so they can cast it Chorus Mana. Die, cast it, opponent. No, die, ma come, playing around spell. It makes sense. Makes sense to play around spell peers. Mm. Three. Is that an uncounterable Kaira? Teferi Mamai. Look at that. Forest, covered, stomping ground. Teferi, that's funny. I was playing 4 of Nisa in the Elementals list I 5-0'd with a couple of weeks ago. And I draw a good card? Hmm. Where is my... Who's answered me? Renantix. Go Counterspell. I'll fetch at the end of turn. I have a Blood Moon and Mishra's Bauble in my deck. Oh, consider. Oh, no, it's an Omnath. Ayun Goose! Thank you, Yungoos. Welcome, welcome. Consider. I'm looking for va bene. Murky. Va bene. What should I do now? Double Unholy Heat? Does that like ever win any games? Maybe. Double Unholy Heat, draw land, Murktide plus Counterspell? Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Point has only 7 cards in hand, but 2 Solitude are gone, so maybe this play actually works. Maybe this play actually works. Boom. Bene, dai, okay. I'll play it as a... Maybe just make it a 5/5, and the next one will grow both of 3. They have 8 cards in hand. 8 cards. A non-Spirebluff Canal land. Yeah. Unholy Heat. No, non ci credo! Unholy Heat? Ma dai! Edge. If those appears, I can cast Murktide next turn. I think I'm just kind of all in here. I have to play this. I have to play like this. Like, it's bad, but I'm guaranteeing a Murktide next turn. Hopefully I draw a land, so that I can go Murktide plus Counterspell. If I draw a fetch land, I wish I didn't play Spell Pierce. But as it is, I think this is just safer. And now I'll play around the Unholy Heat. But yeah, it's a bad situation to be in. I mean, this game is not in my favor. Yeah, no, I think this is the play here. I'm not really winning the game unless I'm just running away with those Murktide Regents. You have 7 cards, I have 3, and they have Cavern. This really is the worst matchup for Murktide. The Cavern of Social Elemental decks is the worst matchup for Murktide. Teferi, seems like a Teferi to me. Va bene, basta così, basta così, basta così. You're up. Okay. Now, sideboard, I have Fury, Spyro, Blood Moon, Subtlety, Dispute. Take out Bolt. Spell, no, my best spell appears on the plates, okay. Murktide. Channeler. I want to keep Dress Down. It's not great. I'll have only one, I think. Just a couple of Channeler. They probably have Endurance, but maybe on the plate's alright. What do you think about playing Shore Up over Spell Pierce? I don't like Combat Trick and Constructed. Let's go. Turn 1 Ragavan. Let's see. I have 2 now, so hopefully, even if they solitude the first, the second one will stick. Sacred Boundary, okay. Prismatic Ending? Yep. Better than Leyline Binding at this stage. I think I'll go land go. Playing around Random 6 here. Is there anything better than turn 1 Ragavan? Maybe turn 1 Amulet of Vigor? It's a scarier play. Just because there's less answer. Oh, actually, no, there is. Turn 1 Grief Evoke. That just game over. So, most of the time, it's game over. Grief Blink. So. You play Othanisa. Sure. The fairy they got. I will fetch up an island here. I have 2 Blood Moons in my deck. I'll cast this. I'll play Bauble and pass. If I dash and they go Unholy Heat, it's bad. You have island on top. Alright, that's helpful for your playing around Blood Moon plan. Yep, that's dead. I have to keep up stoppers for Teferi, otherwise I'm in a great shape. What's the latest card added to Mango's Cube? Exclamation mark Mango Cube, it gets you to the cube. I really am not cubing very much anymore, so... Good draw. Hello. Hand, bottom, exile. Fiery Islet, dash, attack, pass. Solitude. Okay, stays there. When am I not cubing anymore? I have started a lot of projects, among which YouTube, without taking out Twitch and channel Fireball. So I would say I am, working a lot, and I just, every day. Plus, this week's I went to Sofia and now vacation, so I have to work double every week. So I'm just not finding any time left, unfortunately. But that's okay. It's fun to do what I do. So back in the days, I was just working less. So I had all this time. A lot. I had way more left. I had way more free time. Okay, they choose this path, which is card advantage. It's not bad. Hmm. Yeah, Omnath Finance. I can't use Fury on that, so I'll dash, kill Teferi this way, and then I guess I just play Murktide top land. Yeah. Maybe I should start with Consider and just use the treasure. Yeah, yeah. DRC. Hmm. Should I just go DRC top land this turn? Yeah, go. And I'm holding Murktide to go like Murktide plus Counterspell, things like that. They can go Omnath fetch land. I can't stop it. I wish I had an Unholy Heat to stop it, but I don't. Maybe they respect Unholy Heat actually here. Oh no, they don't. Alright. White. Yeah, it's good. I respected Unholy Heat here. Such a weird feeling that my opponent doesn't play around the cards that have exactly an end. I know it should be the norm, but it feels just weird every time it doesn't happen. That they play around something that don't have an end. Alright, let's begin by attacking you. And then I'll Hardcast Fury. Fury's good against this matchup. The reason why Fury, it's not for Murktide or it's not for Hammer or it's not for Hammer or Yawgmoth. I mean, sure, you bring them all in that matchup, but it's really mostly to make this play, which is just a huge play. Like, I have a great threat, I removed your threat. Is Gift Storm still present in Modern? Yeah, it is. You gain 4, you go to 12, I have 2 good threats. Alright. Glorybringer, right, that's true. Fury kind of is Glorybringer. You were a bit scared I had Ephemerate. Yeah, Ephemerate would have broke me. I don't think you should bring Ephemerate in this matchup, though. Alright, good old Fury on Fury. Action. You have two cards in hand. I know nothing about him. Draw. Hello. Let's start by attacking. And then I go Shredder, Murktide. Take away Delirium. I'll take away Delirium. How? Oh, I don't. I don't take away Delirium actually, because it put the Ragavan in the graveyard. Yep. All right. Pass. Yep. Oath of Nisa. You play Omnath. I loot. Hey, games are just so much easier when they don't have Kavanaugh sauce. Crazy B. Have right now in play turu turu. I didn't see any endurance, but I did see a lot of furies. Maybe I should just have dress down. I don't like two dress down. Two dress down. I think it's too much. Let's go. Game 3 starts. They start very strong with Utopia Sprawl on a forest. It's gonna make our Bloodman plan not effective. Need Spreading Seas. Spreading Seas is great against Utopia Sprawl. Any Merfolk player out there? Ran and Ticks. That's huge. Do you have a land? You do. Yeah. Pretty bad here. It's pretty ugly. Let's just say that. It's pretty ugly. Hmm. Next turn, I can't go Murktide plus Counterspell. Unless they play two spells, which is impossible. Very uglier. Maybe they play two spells. Although the second spell is at the. It's a world where the second spell is at the fairy. Let's see. Reason Reef. Massive. If the second spell is Reason Reef, we're going. Take the land there. Nah, it's nothing. Not even Quebec here. Just straight up nothing. Hmm. And I just go land go here. No Cavern of Sauce is a very good news. Just get back a land and pass the turn. Alright. We kill random ticks. No, something is happening. What is it? Endurance. Allora, if I go Counterspell here. I was thinking about like going Subtlety Pitch and then Blood Moon, but I think it's too bad. I can go Island Murktide Regent, Loot, discard Blood Moon, and then I have Subtlety. I think this might work. I think this might work. Discard Blood Moon or discard Ragavan? I think discard Blood Moon. Just a 4/4. I also shrunk my graveyard for the next Unholy Heat. This is a combo because we're able to put this on top with Subtlety and then cast Ragavan to exile it. So I'm taking this tempo line here, okay? It's not easy to play. It's not easy to play. I suggest you to, yeah. It's just, yeah. It's just a matchup that can take so many different routes. What am I suggesting? I'm suggesting to just don't take lines that are bad and take the ones that are good. It's hard to explain though. Because if you just let the endurance resolve and play Blood Moon, like this is not a game for Blood Moon. You have to understand what game is what. And there's really no explanation outside of just playing 1 billion leagues with this deck. Alright, let's start with Reason Reef. They have 4 cards in hand. Not counterspelling might be bad in case they have a Cavern of Sauce, but counterspell can still counter like Prismatic Ending and Unholy Heat and such. Alright, they draw a card with Reason Reef. Planes. Pass. Okay. Draw. Dash. Akudol. Emirate on Reason Reef. Okay. I can't counter those things. They go to 2 here. And most likely they'll let me loot next turn because they have to cast the Ephemerate again. There's a world where they go like Omnath plus Bit of Summer, and then it's bad. They have 6 cards in hand. Start with Teferi, I think. This game is far from over. Like, they have 6 cards in it. If they have good cards, they can easily turn this around. I only have 1 counter spell and... Okay, I'll loot first because of Shredder. This is the second spell you cast. Remember in paper to always be focused when you have Shredder. Because you might just miss that it's the second spell, and if you forget, it's over. Like, you can't put it in the stack on the third spell. Alright. They both of these, so I can cast Teferi with that mana. Teferi, loot, discard Ragavan, play Counterspell. They go Ephemerate or Reason Reef again. They drew a card. Alright, this resolves. That's good. I hope it's over. GG, they say. Yeah. Man, I want to say that all these 4 matches so far, there was never a single easy match. There's never a single easy match. I guess the only easy match was the turn 2 Blood Moon game. Prediction. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do prediction. Starter prediction. Starter prediction. Murky 5-0. Yes, best deck. No bad deck. No tier C. All right, vote. Is the vote open? Yes, it is. We should do Cascade deck as a harder for Murktide. I have an harder time beating Livingen. Simply because when they resolve their card, I lose the game. Whereas if the Rhinos resolve Crushing Footfalls, you can simply just kill it with explosives or just, steal 1 copy with Rhino. What's the worst matchup for this deck? Burn? No, Burn is a good matchup. No, the worst matchup, it's exactly this one. It's Elementals with Cavern of Sauce. I have a video on YouTube where I play against 4 Elementals in 1 league. You should definitely check it out if you are interested more in seeing the matchup. I went 3-1 in that video against those 4 decks. We have to play first, yes. Finals. Let's go. Alright, a little bit land heavy, but we can work with this. Let's go I made a mistake. I should have bottomed the land. Alright. I should have bottomed another land. This was definitely a mistake. I'm sorry. What am I playing against? Windswept Teeth. Okay. Good morning, Vimy Dunny. Wild Nakado. Trouble Flames. It's Zoo. Alright, let's trade so that my channeler becomes Delirious. But opponent doesn't have to know. They didn't reveal the Giganta. That means they have Fire Ice, so I'm just getting Delirium right now. That's not good. I main phased it also because I could draw Bauble. And I could Surveil this way. Should have waited. It's a mistake. I missed on free information, but that's okay. You see, like, you like it's turn 2. I already made 2 slight mistake, bottoming the steam vents and not bubbling end of turn. So, you know, but in a sea of choices, it's important that you notice all the small mistakes to try to not make them next time. Although obviously, don't be too hard on yourself. It's still like, you know. All right, draw Unholy Heat and Dress Down. Dress Down is good. Kills the Territorial Cavu. Let him go. Zoo? Yeah, how you never saw Zoo? I went 502 times with Zoo in my videos. It's a popular deck. It even top 8 challenges and etc. Silent Draco. Yes. They shock and tap, so they have Stubborn Denial, which is fine. I'll eat a counter and move on. Mm-hmm. I'll fetch up a Steam Vents. Even if I have Blood Moon in my deck, it's important that I go Iteration and then be able to cast Unholy Heat immediately. Good draw. Good draw. Should I put Counterspell in my hand or Bolt? I think Bolt. And bottom exile. It's important that I made them cast the Stubborn Island of turn. Because I was planning on casting Iteration this turn. I want you to play the 5/5 for 2 mana. No, not that one. The other one. The one that dies to dress down. Alright? I'll play Darcy. I'll pass. Let's play Fetch end of turn so I can go Unholy Heat on the Cyan. They don't. Then I'll go Unholy Heat in upkeep. Murktide, that's big. Weird that they didn't. Why didn't they not? Oh, to play around Blood Moon? Makes sense. I have 3 cards in hand. I have answers for Nishaba Brawler, Territorial Kavu. Leyline Binding, it's okay. With Murktide on top, which is better. Nishaba Brawler, this dies to Bolt. 2 mana 8/8. Your turn. Linen Binding. Alright. One card in their hand. Draw. Very good draw. I'll take Bolt. And pass. Very good draw. I dumped away all the spells, but I can just Bolt and get Delirium again. Hope they don't have another Linen Binding. I get on to 7, and then I can Bolt next turn. So I'm not bolting the Nakado. Yep, I got a 12. I keep the rest down for the Territorial Cabu. Remember, it kills Territorial Cabu, and it shrinks a lot of their other cards. I go to 1, and I'll bolt you and handle. They could have Dromoka's Command, so I'm slow rolling. Dromoka's Command prevents Lightning Bolt. Yeah, Regent here much better than the than the Shredder, because it killed him 2 turns, whereas Shredder would have taken a longer time, of course. But yeah, if you have lethal and they're a lethal, you don't concede. You don't fire. You have mana time, so you just wait. Because if you play bolt and they go Dromoka's Command, they can tap their green mana. Things like that. Just play tight and don't click the buttons. Although is it time for Trump Brotherhood hand? I guess. Two cards to remove. We gotta remove. All these cards are good. Misty Ragavan. I don't know. Zeratul, you're a 9-month subscriber and you voted against me? How? Why? I understand those first time viewers voting against Murktide Mango, but you? A 9-month sub? Should know better. Alright, I'm gonna try him. Phoenix, thank you for the sub. Regent, I have a 1. Thank you, thank you. Thank you to you too. Alright, I have 5 colors that can cast 2 mana. Ooh, also, and Laugh Guru. Thank you. Ooh, a licensors. Vroom vroom, I guess. Alright, then I'm not casting anything. We're not doing anything then. I'll let you enjoy your vroom vroom over there. Give points to believers. No, it's fine. I understand if you're like one the first time watching that you think that the odds, but like, come on. Blue red Murktide against unknown? That's like. Did I play any paper events this weekend? No, I streamed a lot this weekend. I did me 2 articles. Yeah. It was a good weekend. Need for a brawler. Okay. Next weekend, I'm gonna go to Four Seasons. No, lots of fun things happening next weekend. All right, opponent plays card. Da-da-da. Well, let's go Unholy Heat here. How many times did you kill Hearse with Dress Down? I don't think I have ever done it. I do not think I've ever done it. Play Blood Moon, this becomes a 2-3. Will I play Friday too? Yes. I'll play Modern. Murktide on Friday. Mm. Is they have an answer to Blood Moon? They do. 4 mana Leyline Binding. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Draw. Hand. Bottom. Exile. I'm slow rolling this Consider to go off 1 turn. Channeler Consider, and then just play Murktide or have a Delirium for Unholy Heat. Thank you, Blues Lol, for the cheers. And then binding with a basic planes is a good play for my opponent. To play around Bloodmoon. Very good. Looking for spells now. Don't find them. Mm. I can fetch Forest, but still, I'm happy to play Bloodmoon here. Play around Stubborn Denial this way. Fetch a Forest. I was only considered to draw Murktide and go consider Murktide in the same turn against a Hearse. So they have Naya Callers at this point. I'm hoping they have like Sign of Draco and, these cards that they can't cast. Blue card, for example. Tribal Flames also just deals 3 damage as opposed to the more. I'll consider a response just because I have an extra surveil. Oh, that was a mistake. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This was a mistake. I had this card on top. So I just wasted a consider. Very bad play, but that's okay. Hopefully it doesn't matter that much. But yeah, this is obviously a huge punt. It's not a huge punt, but it's obviously should have known better. All right, 2 mana, 3/3. That's good. Draw. Okay, I'll go end, bottom, exile. DRC, play Bolt on the Cavu because it's a 3/3 because of Blood Moon. Brotherhood then. Alright, this one can deal with the hearse. Would have missed 7 damage with the hearse. They just tap it. They didn't miss damage. They just tap it so that I could not have a Unholy Heat for the Cavu. Plus now they're gonna deal 8 if they want. It was 6 by the way. You Trouble Flames that one again. Okay. You have 1 card in hand. Is it a creature to crew the hearse? Prime's a mountain, yeah, they work. You can cycle them. I'll destroy every artifact with mana value 3 or less. And I have 3 types in my graveyard. Opponent has 1 card. I have 1 card. The card advantage delivered by Expressive Iteration was very big. Plus now I'm hoping that Blood Moon, which is card disadvantage, is now actually card advantage because I can't cast blue cards or whatnot. I'm not playing Subtlety proactively. I try to hold it. They could have bolts in their hand. Yep. Let's play Subtlety to bounce the Mikado. Let's see what I put it. They put it at the bottom. Good. This was just a counterspell attached to a body. I think I'll go land because I could go Otawara on the Subtlety and then cast Subtlety. I defend Bolt, but if that Bolt, I would have played it last turn. They bottom again. I will leave the house without 2 Subtlety in my sideboard. Alright, they have 0 cards. Fury. On the contrary of Subtlety, I'm happy to make this proactive because this is lethal next turn. My opponent goes to 9, and next turn I have 9 damage. Before they were on 15 and no other threats. And the trophy it is. Va bene, va bene, va bene. It's good. It's good. It's good to play Murktide. It's good to start the week with a good deck. The classic. The classic, the classic, the classic. At 5-0. What were the decks we played against? Or the decks we played against? Played against 5-color Zoo, Color Zoo. This one was Living End. Oh, this one was 4 color Kahira Elementals. This was Living End. This will start working at some point. Yeah, let me pay the bet. Wow, 32% people said no? You guys just come on. Blue and Murktide. How can you vote against Blue and Murktide? I guess not everybody plays Modern. What was the first one? You guys remember? Any remembrance of the first match? Was it the mirror match? Or was it something weird? Shape anew. Oh yeah, Kiruga. 4 color Kiruga, I think it was. Yeah. Actually, never shape anew, so I don't know if they shape anew. Actually, pretty diverse league. Va bene. All right, what do I play next? There is a deck I like to play, I think. I'll be streaming anything with Portal. I've streamed a Portal deck, but it wasn't very good. Living and Do It? No. No, actually, I want to play this deck. I've only played this deck once, and actually trophied with it, but never replayed it after.